It's time for your Broadway Grosses Report for the week ending November 2nd, the 23rd week of the Broadway season. And look, I'm a Virgo, I'm an only child. My staff will tell you I like to be right. However, there are certain things that I do not like to be right about. Last week on this channel, I predicted that this would be a down week on Broadway. To be very frank, it doesn't take someone who's been in the business as long as I have to be able to tell that this would be a down week. The week included Halloween, the week included the daylight savings change, and it included the marathon and those thousands and thousands of marathon participants and observers that descend upon New York City. And while you'd think, ooh, potential audience, those marathoners have one thing on their mind, 26.2 miles. That's it. They don't go see a lot of Broadway shows, which is why the week overall was down 8.36% from the previous week, why we only did about $33.8 million. Using that litmus test that we use now to determine whether it was an up week or a down week, well, there were a total of 35 shows. Only one of them, just one of them, posted a little increase. That little increase was for Ragtime, $1,600 up. Everybody else was down. The good news is this week included 3 shows starting previews this past week. We had Oedipus starting previews. We had Two Strangers starting previews. We had Rob Lake Magic starting previews. So that is very, very good news in terms of the number of shows, which also adds to the overall gross. So usually I look at like what's up the most or what did the big business this week. Let's take a look at what was down the least. What of all the shows was down the least? Not surprising, Wicked was down only $800 as they gear up for movie number 2. Hamilton was only down, let me scroll through and find it, doing 3.4, only down about 13 grand. Oh shucks, poor Hamilton. Everyone else taking 6-figure dips. Again, not surprising. This is something that all Broadway shows, producers, marketing teams plan for. There are very few shows, as I just indicated, the Hamiltons, the Wickeds of the world, which are just constantly riding very high, right? Everyone else, every other show does this. The Broadway season is a roller coaster. If you are not one of the constant sold out hits, you're going to have peaks and valleys just like any other business. Yes, Amazon has downtimes, right? It's usually when they're doing those prime sales, by the way. That'll give you an indication. Restaurants have down. Everything has an up time and a down time. This past week was a downtime. So guess what? I'm going to predict this coming week's going to be up because you can't get much more down than this. I think that prediction will hold. What do you think? Let me know. We'll see you here next week.